It's New Haven program. What are going to be some of the big keys leading into this new season for you guys to have the type of success that people love to see at New Haven?
Well, as everything else, we got to definitely play good defense. I think so far, we've been working pretty hard in the weight room, and in our open gyms, the guys are really kind of coming together, playing with each other, and I think that's going to be the key is people just understanding their roles and knowing that, it's going to be different each night. But you know what? We've got a lot of guys returning, and I feel really good about, how the season can go this year.
Who are some of the players that you guys graduated, and who are some of the players coming back that are going to be taking, even bigger roles this year for the Bulldogs?
The good thing for us is, DeMario Dial and Deontay Causey both graduated last year that started for us. But our top three scorers are coming back, and then we've actually have 5 guys that maybe didn't all start at the same time, but we got 5 starters coming back. So our leading scorer, Donovan Lewis, who averaged about 15 last year, he's going to be back, and he's going to play even more important role, not just offensively but defensively also. Thomas Latham, I think he's grown a couple of inches this year, so yeah, and so not just inside, but he's going to be pretty strong outside. And then our point guard, Jamar Hutchins, had a really good summer. And then we've got some guys, some newcomers, Bryce DeCamp coming from the JV this year. He's grown about 3 inches, give us some length. And then we've got Darian Brooks that came in as a freshman, and I think he's really going to be able to, the guys have been playing well with him, and I think he can really help us. And then lastly, Jakar Williams, who started for us last year. So
when you take a look at November 11th is when you guys roll out the balls. What is priority number 1 for this New Haven team as you enter a new season?
You know what? Just first, trying to get the football players, acclimated, get the basketball legs and things like that. But then after that, it's just trying to get back to some normalcy. Doing where we kind of left off from, and that starts for me. It starts with defense, and then just kind of getting our transition game together.
If there's like an X factor or something that the season will hinge upon for New Haven, what do you think that it is?
I think for us it's just going to be patience. Our schedule is tough early on, so we can't get caught up in the wins and losses, but more of how well we're playing and are we where we need to be at. Because, it happened to us last year, but you can see as the season started going on, we gradually got better. We were too much Jekyll and Hyde last year. But I think this year we can't have that. We got to show some more consistency.
Appreciate it, Coach.
All right, thanks.
Thank you very much.
Supposed to be off by November 15th.
Oh, wow.
Out of everything. So I got to wait.
Yeah, that first week of practice is going to be a long week.
Hey, this scooter helps.
Yeah, I like it. Ready to rock? Okay, can I have you say and spell your first and last name for me?
Thomas Latham, ThomasLatham.
And your class and position for New Haven?
I'm a junior, 2021, and I play more 4 and 5, so power forward and center.
Okay, you take a look at this New Haven team. You got a bunch of starters back. High expectations for this season. What's the key to meeting those expectations for New Haven this year?
Just gelling together. Last year we didn't have so much team chemistry, but we're trying to come into it all together early this season.
I know it's still November 11th, but before you guys actually practice together. But what do you think is priority number 1 for this New Haven team as we enter a new year?
Getting everyone in the gym early. I know we got some guys playing football, but just when they can get in there and get shots up with us getting in there.
Do you feel like maybe this team can surprise some people this year? Maybe fly under the radar a little bit at the beginning of the year, but then use that as motivation going forward?
Oh, for sure. Moving up to 4, I think people are going to doubt us more. But I feel like once they see that we're all gelled together and working together, they're going to be very surprised.
I know you guys haven't practiced yet, but you guys have been together, open gyms throughout the summer. What is it about this team that's going to make you guys a tough squad to go up against night in and night out?
I think offensively we got too many threats, and defensively we're not the biggest, but we fight hard.
Final question, what's the biggest key to the season for New Haven?
Playing our game. Every game, no matter who we play, just going out there and playing our game.
Thank you, my man. Appreciate it. Rock and roll. All right, first question is easy. Could you say and spell your first and last name?
Donovan Lewis, DONOVYNNNLEWIS.
And your class and position for New Haven?
Senior shooting guard.
Okay. Coach was saying you guys got a lot of guys with starting experience back this year. How much are you guys looking forward to this season, knowing that this is a New Haven team that has played, night in and night out? You guys know what to expect as a squad.
We're really excited coming back, putting the work in. open gyms, weight room, conditioning, everything, just competing on all levels. That's really what we do and what Coach Stevens preaches at New Haven.
In your eyes, what are the biggest strengths of this team going forward?
I would have to say our leadership, our strength, our defense, and our shooting.
When you take a look at this past summer and, open gyms and everything, what has impressed you about this team? Is there one thing that stands out to you maybe that you didn't know about before?
No matter the grade, all of our players on our team, we fight no matter what. We work hard and we strive best under adversity.
Coach was saying you're the leading returning scorer, so how do you put the leadership role on your shoulders? How do you coach up some of these younger guys that are going to be stepping into bigger roles for New Haven as one of the alphas for this team?
I've just been trying to come out of my comfort zone, leading not just the underclassmen, but the seniors is also, trying to not shy away from everybody just thinking I'm a scorer, but also trying to come into the role as, I can play defense as well. So just trying to show everybody that I can, play both sides of the ball.
Biggest key for a successful season at New Haven as a team?
Not cracking under pressure, always fighting no matter what the score is, having heart, and just coming out and going into the game thinking we're going to win.
Perfect, my man.
Thank you.
Good luck. All right. First question is easy. Could you say and spell your first and last name for me?
Bryce Decamp, BryceDecamp.
And your class and position for New Haven?
2020, and I play 2 guard and 3.
Okay. Coach was saying you guys have a lot of experience, a lot of starting experience coming back for this team. How is that going to help you guys leading into another season, knowing that a lot of these players have been here and done that, if you will?
We have a lot of leaders, so they'll step up and kind of guide us in the right way. And with that leadership coming back, I think we'll play pretty good this year.
What is it about this team that has you guys thinking positive thoughts going forward?
A lot of our players returning is definitely a plus. We have a lot of skilled players. We've been working all summer, and it just leads to great things when we work together.
X's and O's wise, what does this team do well that has you, that makes you a tough team to play against night in and night out?
We have quickness on defense. We like to break out a lot, play fast-paced, and we have a lot of shooters. We can play down low. But I think our main point is our defense that will lead us there.
You still have a while, November 11th, before practice gets underway. So what do you think is going to be the priority when Coach Stevens and you guys roll out the balls on November 11th for this New Haven team to be ready for that first game of the year?
We'll definitely start with the fundamental stuff, just getting back into the swing of practicing, and then we'll probably start working on our defense and then putting players together and playing as a team.
If there's an X factor or a hinge or just a key to this season for New Haven, what is it?
I think our offense is, I think it's going to be pretty well. We have a lot of great players that can attack, that can shoot, and we have a lot of great players that can play defense as well. So.
Appreciate it, my man.